Hello and welcome to another episode of Talkin' Rangers. Today is Friday, November 14th. This is episode 75 of the Talkin' Rangers podcast. Thank you as always for joining us. Make sure to please like and subscribe here on YouTube. Weekly content, highlights, all that good stuff here on the program. Rangers, last time we spoke, were in a much different spot than we are going to talk about today. Shutout against the Canes, still struggling at home. Followed that up then with a win against the Red Wings and then a shutout at home against the Islanders, which we both actually kind of predicted in the last episode would happen, that they would beat the Red Wings and then lose to the Islanders at home. And now fast forward about a week later, winners of 2 in a row, 13 goals in their last 2 games, including 4 in the first period past Vasilevsky on Wednesday night in Tampa Bay. They finally win a game at home against the Predators. 6 goals in their first 7 home games. 6 goals on Monday night against Nashville for a much-needed blowout victory. Gabe Perreault recalled. He gets his first NHL point in that game. Maybe we just call this stretch the Vincent Trocheck return, whatever, the Vincent Trocheck effect. Joe, how's it going? Rangers are, for this episode, the Rangers are back in these last 2 games. For at least these couple days off here, we can enjoy 2 wins in a row. We don't have to hear about the 0 wins at home. They took away the goose egg in the win column. This team's all over the place. I really don't know how to feel. It feels like every week it's just going to be up and down, up and down. So how's it going?
Well, I don't know, dude. We were kind of talking beforehand. Like, are they going to get us to buy in? I don't know, but it is nice seeing Vincent Trocheck come out, play well right away. I don't know. What does he have? Like 4 points, maybe 3 points in those 2 games. I know he had 2 goals the other night. I assume he had an assist. I think he definitely had an assist actually on that power play goal that Perreault passing the puck. He passed Perreault the puck in the game prior against the Predators, but he's got multiple points. He's moving well, winning faceoffs. A huge boost to the lineup. We'll see. I mean, they're playing better. They're playing better offensively. I think defensively, they've been good the whole year for the most part. A couple fluke games. Like, they weren't great against the Sharks. I don't think they were horrible against the Islanders, but they weren't great against the Islanders. Igor got to be a little bit better that game. But for the most part, I think defense has been good. And if they can kind of translate the good play from defense into offense, I mean, sky's the limit for this team as far as making the playoffs. Pump the brakes. I'm not saying that they're going to win the Stanley Cup or anything, but probably there's a good chance that they could definitely, make a run at a playoff spot. But yeah, I've seen some positives. I think it's going to a point where, the team can turn it around. I mean, obviously, like Panarin's been good as of late, made some good plays. The bald Panarin we thought was going to be good right away. Then he had a bad game, but then he's had 2 good games. So, for the most part, like I said, most of the guys have been able to kind of elevate their game since Perreault he hasn't really done much, but I think just that maybe adds a little bit more of a depth offensively, scoring-wise. Like, I think he can produce more. I know he got benched against the Lightning, but still, I mean, he's your best prospect. And then obviously, like I said, Trocheck, huge return. Another guy who's honestly been great is Lafreniere.
Yeah.
He has completely, I mean, I think he got like 10 points in 10 games. Like, it's ridiculous. Like,
yeah,
I just, you see his elevation of his game just come right for Trocheck. I mean, it looks like he's skating better 5-on-5. They got the chemistry back, but we might be buying in. We'll see. But again, I got to see a couple weeks, like at least a couple weeks of sustainable offensive success. And if they do that, then I think that this team can, like I said, make the playoffs. I don't know. I'm pretty confident, as in, we're not going to be as bad as we were.
Yes, they're. Are you actually starting to look at some of the point totals now with some of these players, and it's not as ugly as it once was. Like, Panarin now is starting to rack up points. Lafreniere now is racking up points. You mentioned 10 over the last 10, and even just 4 now over the last 2, because he had the 3-point game against the Predators, and he's had back-to-back games with goals, which has been good. 3 goals in his last 4 games when you just kind of break it down. I believe 6 points total over his last
Yeah.
4. So he's been
Was it
he's
3
been
points
excellent.
against the Predators? I think he had 3
Uh,
points against the Predators.
yeah, 2 assists and in the goal,
Yeah.
I believe. So he's been really good. Couple Rangers that night had the multi-point game, which is usually the case in the 6-point in a 6-goal game, and same thing with the Lightning in the 7-goal game. So big to pick up 4 points over those 2 games. Finally pick up 2 big points at home and get in the win column was really important. Kind of get the monkey off the back, and I think that's what I'm hoping is you can kind of play now a little bit more free at home. A lot of them were mentioning in some of the post game pressers about or post game interviews more so at the lockers about how they were kind of gripping the sticks a little bit too hard, kind of afraid to make a mistake, more so playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And you kind of saw a lot of that against the Islanders. They had the good start. Panarin had that really nice chance early on. First couple of shifts were really good, and then the Islanders scored, and that was it. Like once they scored Bo Horvat, I think I was like halfway through the first period.
A weird way to pronounce that.
Or Bo Horvat.
Well, the way you said it. I don't know. Sorry. Continue. Sorry.
No, yeah. They crumbled, to put it.
Yeah. It was like they never had a chance in that game, right when they got the first goal.
And to be fair, Igor wasn't very good. And Igor's been
average.
Little. Yeah, he always goes through these stretches every single year where
it's a good thing we're starting to score now because
yes, it is.
But you just said like average.
Yeah, he's been average. He's been to open up the season. He was elite. Like looked like he was running away with the Vezina. Too early, obviously.
You know who is running away with the Vezina though?
8 games. Jonathan Quick.
Yes. 950 save percentage.
Yes, Jonathan Quick has been elite, vintage Jonathan Quick again. But it feels like ever since that Sharks game, Igor's been kind of average because you had the Sharks game, the Flames game, there was a couple softies. There was the one where he didn't even really see it. That Flames game was terrible all the way around. Not blaming it on Igor. Everyone. They scored 1 goal in that game. Igor had, that was it. He's let some softies in, but the point of the matter is they're finally scoring goals, and that's the big part. And I'm hoping that win at home kind of takes some of the pressure off them now moving forward at home, where it's like, okay, we finally got the win. We could stop talking about not having a win. We could stop talking about, I mean, if we continue this streak here, they only have, I think, like 3 more home games in this month.
Yeah.
Because they go back on the road West Coast here.
Yeah.
So we were entering real territory if they didn't beat the Predators, that they would go winless in the first 2 months. Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
So to get the monkey off the back at home is really important. And that was good to see. And you needed to do it against the Predators. Like you can't let the Predators come into your building and beat you. And especially 2 nights prior, getting embarrassed in the Centennial jerseys again in front of the legends because it was I forget the exact night.
I don't know. They were
milestones, whatever night, highlights. They were like from
like different decades, whatever. They brought out like I'm gonna be honest.
Lundqvist was there.
I don't remember the first guy. He was a really old player. My bad for not remembering, but it was Lundqvist, Derek Stepan.
Stepan was there.
No, I don't think it was Richter.
I thought he was there.
No, it was someone else from that team.
Wasn't there?
Shoot, who was it? I'm like blanking on who.
I am blanking too.
Oh, well,
Sam Rosen was there.
John Davison was one of the guys. I know that. I can't think of the other guys. Whatever.
Yeah,
but maybe it was Ron Greshner.
Yeah, I'm free. There was like 6 of them, wasn't there?
Yeah.
But yeah, they like all of that to then get shut out against the Isles is embarrassing. The point.
They have more than those jerseys, so maybe like remember the thing was like the same thing with the third jerseys, which I don't even know if they're gonna wear this year, like the dark blue with the logo on the front. Remember, like we couldn't win in those either last year.
Yes,
I hate those jerseys, by the way.
The what are those? Those are the
third jersey.
The third jerseys.
I hate them. Whoever designed those jerseys.
Yeah, with the C basically sitting right on top.
Yeah, and then like a weird it's like purple, blue.
Yeah, like the stripes at the bottom.
Hate it. Horrible. Whoever made the jersey should be fired.
Yes.
No offense.
They did wear those, I think, though, in the
President's
They've had
Trophy
those
year.
for what, 2 years now, I think.
They beat them in the President's Trophy year, but even that year, I feel
Yes.
like they've lost in those jerseys every time they played in them. Never wear those jerseys again.
Not the Jack Roslovic debut game.
Did they?
The Jack Roslovic debut game, I believe they wore him against the Blues when they shut him out like 4-0.
Oh yeah, I do remember that game.
They had the trade deadline, then it was the Saturday night game against the Blues, and it was the Alex Wenberg, Jack Roslovic open or first game, debut game. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to 2025. That was good to see that at home, point being. So, and then to go on the road and beat Tampa was a really good sign. And they're scoring goals. That's great. You know, they put up 4 against Detroit, 6 against Nashville, and then 7 here against Tampa. So 6 to 7 goals every single game is in a good spot, right?
Yeah.
Trocheck's been excellent. Trocheck's the glue guy.
Yes.
He is team MVP.
He's also wore a bubble too. Has he? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought he didn't.
What did you say?
Has he wore a bubble? I think he did.
Open up the season.
I think he did, right? Or am I imagining that?
Well, he did
in the preseason.
Preseason. I don't know if he did in the regular season. I mean, he only played like 3 games and he got hurt, so I don't really know.
So him and Lob are, going hand in hand.
Yes, they're in the race for
Fishbowl Award.
Fishbowl Award, the Jimmy Vesey Fishbowl
Jimmy
Award.
Vesey Fishbowl Award. Never forget.
We're not getting rid of that name either. That's the Jimmy Vesey Fishbowl.
He made the Fishbowl.
I don't think we gave it to anybody last year.
Yeah, I don't even think we did.
Because once Lindgren got traded, he was the only one I think to wear a fishbowl, and he got traded.
I don't think we did awards anyway. So
yeah, no,
this year
there was no reason to do awards for that team.
An award show.
Oh, 100%. This team deserves an award show. Look, I've continued to say it. This team I feel like most fans might not agree with this, but night in, night out, they're much more enjoyable to watch. They don't suck on defense. They're getting chances on offense, and it's even more enjoyable when they're burying the chances. Now, They are very frustrating to watch. Last year's team, it got to the point where you were just watching and maybe it's because it's still early. It's only November. So as a fan, you still have a lot of kind of energy as the season. Once we get to February, if this team, still can't score goals consistently.
But I can confirm Vincent Trocheck was wearing a
fishbowl
during the preseason.
Yes, during the preseason. Regular season is the biggest question. That might have to be a rule change, to be honest.
I think he took it off. I don't
think I think we only have to count regular season.
I don't know if he was wearing it in the first game of the season. I don't think he was, but
because the Fishbowl Awards are our most prestigious award.
Yeah, but he I think we let it slide.
He'd be the front runner.
Yes.
Laba's got some work to do.
Laba's in the race. I mean,
yes, definitely.
And Laba too, we have to take into consideration he came back right away. It's not like he missed some time and then put it on.
He put the fishbowl right on.
Right on. Yes, and he scored. Did he score with the fishbowl or did he score after the fishbowl? Because he got hurt in that game against the Flames.
Oh yeah, it's a good point. I think he scored with the fishbowl.
Okay.
Did he? No, I thought he got hurt.
I thought it was that game. I could be wrong.
I thought he got hurt against the Wild.
I could be wrong.
Because then didn't he wear the fishbowl? Wasn't he? Didn't he have the fishbowl on against San Jose? I don't know. Either way, I think he had the fishbowl on for the goal, which is all that matters.
Yeah.
Either way. Yeah, Trocheck's been great. So Laba's been good too, if just on that topic. Panarin, I wish he shaved his head before the season. The Rangers might have 2 more wins right now if Panarin shaved his head before the season.
It's got to go.
Right?
It's got to go. The hair can't come back.
No, never again. Never again. Since shaving his head, he has 9 points in 4 games. 4-point game on Wednesday. 2 goals on Monday. 3-point game against the Red Wings. So he's It's all been multi-point games except the Islanders game. But
Okay,
you could
sorry to cut you off again, but I was doing some researching.
on the Lava Fishbowl,
No, on the Trocheck fishbowl.
Trocheck.
He was wearing the fishbowl against the Sabres and the Penguins.
Okay.
So he is confirmed in the
First
game.
Sabres game, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he was in the second Penguins game with the fishbowl. I can't remember.
Yeah, I forget if he
got hurt early in that game, but the first 2 games of the season, he was wearing the fishbowl.
Yeah, because he only played 3 games. Yeah,
I think he wasn't in the third game, but he regular season locked fishbowl. He's wearing it.
Yeah. Oh, if you think about it, though, technically with the fishbowl, Laba.
It's not as much. It's more of like a pride thing. It's not as much as like playing well. Just
the
can
production.
you pull off? Can you pull? I mean, there's multiple factors that go into the award, not just is this guy dominating with the ball.
Yeah. So you think Trocheck carries more pride with the fishbowl?
It's close. I mean, they're both in the running. Yeah. I maybe give the edge to Laba, but
the committee will decide.
I think a double fishbowl automatically wins you the thing.
Oh yeah, if you're wearing fishbowl twice, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's big. We'll see who puts the fishbowl on next. And there's still, what are we? We are 18 games in.
Yeah.
Do the math. That's what, 64 games left.
I think they're 9, 7, and 2.
Yeah. So yeah, 18. So 64 games left. There's a lot of other time for others to be in the fishbowl rankings.
It emerges fishbowl contenders.
Yes. 64 games, tons of fishbowl opportunities. Yeah. Who else? Panarin's been great. Trocheck's been very good. Lafreniere's been good. I'll tell you what, Lafreniere, like even during his rough stretch, he had some good passes. Guys just weren't finishing. Now guys are finishing. That's been part of it. Not saying that Lafreniere, when he was struggling earlier in the year, deserves to be should be defended for that performance. He deserves to be,
yeah.
But there were some stretches during these games where they couldn't score, where Laff had some good feeds and they just couldn't finish. Now they're finishing these last couple of games. So that's good. But, it's nice that Igor is now that Igor's struggling, they're actually scoring. Because if Igor was struggling and they were playing like they were earlier in the year, this team would be well below 500.
Yeah, 1,000%, 100%.
And we'd probably be talking about trading everybody and this thing being a complete disaster.
Yeah, I mean, if they can, like I said, if they can consistently score and Igor's going to play consistent enough where, he's not giving up more than 3 goals a game, this team should be able to win 2/3 of their games. I don't see why they can't be a 100-point team. So, but I mean, they're in a weird spot though. I mean, I think at this point, like, it's not like the Jets, the hockey or the football Jets, where like you kind of just want them to bottom out because, I don't really think bottoming out really does
It's not going to do anything.
I don't think they'll really rebuild. I don't think they're bad enough to do that.
And
so, they're in a weird spot, so you might as well root for them to win.
Yeah, and the whole bottoming out.
It might not even work too because there's a lottery.
Yeah, that's my whole point is. But even if they win the lottery, what are the odds? Like McKenna's probably going to be a bust.
Only with the Rangers.
If we're being honest. Really, though, it's the truth. I mean, the last 2 top picks failed. Lafreniere is he's serviceable, but he's not ever going to live up to the number 1 overall pick. And Kakko is not even on the team anymore. So I'm always going to.
So far, I know since coming from injury, curious.
Who, Kakko?
Yeah. How are the OG Rangers doing besides the Ducks guys? Like,
yeah, well, the Ducks guys are.
I'm gonna look that up. Like, Miller's got 8 points in 10 games. Pretty good. I don't know if he's
Miller's been heating up. I don't think Kakko's done much, to be honest.
Let's see. Miller has.
I think he scored the other day though. I think I saw him score the other day.
Let's see. I'll look it up.
Kakko did. I saw the highlight. I think he scored the other day, but I'm not sure.
He's got 1 goal and he's hurt. He's hurt again.
He's hurt again.
Yeah, he's got 1 goal in 7 games. He's hurt again.
Was the goal recent? Because I think I remember seeing it.
He scored last game, the 13th. So
was that okay, so it was. So I probably saw it.
It was yesterday.
Yeah,
he got hurt in the game too.
So I think I must have saw it today. I kind of forget sometimes when I see things, but yeah.
Bro, just looking at the standings, dude, like it's crazy. Like the
Oh, the
Panthers,
Eastern Conference is wild.
like the Panthers are not even that good as far as like everyone is so close to each other. It's insane.
Yeah.
Besides the Sabres, who
Oh,
are always like bottom,
yeah.
bottom
The
dwellers.
Sabres are in the basement, but it's crazy. I mean, it's a 3-way, 20 points at the top of the wild card. Flyers are right there.
Yeah,
Panthers, it's like 3 teams at 19 points. Tampa and Toronto's at 18, and it's the Capitals and then a drop off with Buffalo. But it's crazy that the top wild card team and the second to last team in the wild card standings or in the Eastern Conference is only 3 points apart.
yeah,
It's crazy. Now it's still early, so you kind of get this congestion, but you don't even see this that much in the West,
yeah.
really.
And, I mean,
The West is strange
the
though.
West
With
is
the
weird though. All these young teams.
with the teams that are good in the West is shocking. Like Vegas and Edmonton is out in the West right now,
Yeah,
but
the Ducks,
Chicago,
first place, I think, in the Pacific.
yeah, Ducks are
Chicago's
first.
in
I
the
think,
playoff spot. Like the Sharks are right there.
yeah. Utah's up there. Yeah, the Sharks, Celebrini and Bedard, both of them have been carrying their respective teams. The West has been very interesting. It's been an interesting star in general
Yeah,
because, yeah, you look at the East. I think we all expected the Canadiens to be good. Now they've gotten smoked these last 2 games, but I don't know if we expected the Canadiens to be
best team.
best in the Atlantic good this early,
I guess
but
for the most part, the Metro is
here we
like
are.
same old. I guess the Penguins been good, but
Yeah, the Penguins are the only surprise in the Metro.
Devils in.
And
Hurricanes are good.
maybe I think we all expected the Capitals, but did we expect them to be this low?
I
I
didn't
don't
think they
know.
were going to be that good, honestly. I thought
I
they'd
didn't
be
think they
like
would be
around
that
like
good, but I didn't
500.
expect the Flyers to be better than them right now.
Yeah, Flyers have some good young players too. So
Yeah. I feel like the Flyers are going to fall off though.
you do. It's
Yeah.
possible. It'd be a crazy race right now if this was like how close
Oh, if
everything
this was
was.
like April,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
this would
God.
be
Rangers
wild.
might be. The Rangers might be in a playoff spot right now. I think they've maybe played a few extra games, but I think like they might be in the first wild card.
Yeah. Well, I think the Islanders and Red Wings are in the spot.
Okay, so I'm wrong.
Detroit's played one less game. And
Probably the Islanders play like 2 less games.
yeah, the Islanders have played one less as well.
Oh,
But
right.
the Rangers, it's funny. The Rangers have been ahead of the pack in games played like all year. They've played a ton of games so far because they've played 18. Like the Flyers have only played 16.
Yeah.
The Hurricanes have only played 16. There's been some teams. Tampa's only played 16. There's been some teams that they've been ahead of. For a little while there, they were also 2 ahead of the Devils, but now their Devils are only 1 game back. Not that that matters much for the wild card, but I don't know. I still feel like Pittsburgh's going to fall off too, but I could be wrong. Damn, you's got those guys buzzing.
Legend.
Another
Rangers
assistant, right?
He's gonna turn into like
Chris
Mike Sullivan?
Knobloch was Hartford, but still.
Is he gonna turn to Mike Sullivan, like Rangers assistant on the team, and then turns into like a good coach for the Penguins?
Yeah. And then he'll come to the Rangers. So damn you's Rangers head coach, what?
10 years?
10 years, yeah. After he wins 2 cups with the Penguins.
Yeah. With Gavin McKenna.
Yeah. And then yeah, that's just the flat circle. And then we'll have like our new version of David Quinn. That'll come along
I keep
with him.
forgetting that he's on the coaching staff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I
Rangers will go through the rebuild, hire the coach that's supposed to develop that talent. He'll get fired and he'll come back with damn use.
Yeah.
There's the path. We got the script for the next 15 years of Rangers hockey. Jeez. But yeah, no, it's the East is been pretty wild so far. And Rangers are right in the heart of it. Keep playing like this. Keep getting 2 points. You get Columbus tomorrow, which should be a win. They are near the bottom of the East. You play Detroit second half of back-to-back, who you already beat. This time you get them at home, although you are wearing the Centennial jerseys, so that's probably a loss. Wear the whites at home, right? That's what we've been saying. Wear the white jerseys.
Exactly. Yes.
Just don't wear the Centennials at this point. They don't win in those. At least they won 1 game in the regular Blues.
That is true, but I still think let's go to the white jerseys. So bring that back.
Yeah.
Last time we won the cup. The white jersey for the home jersey. Think about that. Coincidence?
Yes.
Is it coincidence? I don't think so.
We're going to start the 1994 connections again.
Oh my God, no.
I really thought that was it. That was the Knicks, Rangers, 94, all of that. What a time we were living in 2 years ago.
Ugh,
Or almost 2 years ago now.
it's
A year and a
crazy.
half ago. I'll tell you what, though. Sullivan's is got this team playing his style of hockey, his brand of hockey. Defensively, they've been great structurally. And just talking about the point with Dan Hughes, as much as we joke about, the Rangers assistant going and having success, Sullivan's been really, really solid. And he's making do with what he's had, right? We've talked about this team and some of the questions we have with the top six. And it's, the top six and these top star players more so playing like they are playing up to their contracts and being able to score and things like that. But like he's clicked all the right buttons in terms of implementing a scheme, implementing the way he wants this team to play. They're playing much more of a North and South brand of hockey. This is the first time we've seen this team truly play a different style of hockey than at least what we've been through the last 2 years here with Glant and Laviolette, or last 4 years, I should say, where it was kind of the same thing. And that was also part of, adjusting some of the pieces and getting rid of certain guys. But you're seeing what Sullivan wants, and that's a positive thing for the future. Whatever happens this season, we'll see. But I think that is positive for the future as he continues to build this thing out. Eventually, hopefully getting maybe some more guys that fit what he wants, and we'll see what happens with some of these players and their contracts and all that stuff. But the Rangers are playing well, so I don't want to look too far down the road, but I do feel like we should mention that with Sullivan.
Yeah, he's been good. I like what he's done so far with the team. I think they're playing a little bit harder, very much more of a defensive structure mindset where they're playing, a lot more of a defensive game, which is good. And then you got to, hope the offense continues to come.
Yeah. Yeah. Not many of those defensive breakdowns, those defensive lapses, leaving Igor out to dry. You haven't seen those things. And I think you got to give him a lot of credit, because I do think a lot of that is more so coaching than the talent, because let's not act like the Rangers have got the most talented defensemen. That was the big concern going into this season. So I think Sullivan also deserves a ton of credit for that. This is no star-studded defense core by any means. He's elevated the play of really all of these guys. Even Fox is looking more like the player that he was 2 years ago, as opposed to last year where he was really regressing. So
it was like a complete shell of himself.
Yeah. But they're winners of 6 of their last 8. As it doesn't feel like that because you had the 2 bad shutouts at home mixed in. And the home record has just dampened all of the road wins. But they're winners of 6 of their last 8. So after losing 6 of 7, where they had that terrible loss against the Flames, they're winners of 6 of their last 8. Which I feel like if you ask somebody if the Rangers are winners of their 6 of their last 8, they probably would say no, because it feels like the energy around the team's been more.
I feel like, the losses just, I feel like were magnified just so much, because
especially the home losses.
The home ones, I feel like
they made history. How inept they were at home in the first 7 games.
Yeah.
So now it's you win a game at home, you have the best road record in hockey, 8-1-1 now on the road, which is crazy. Win a game at home, nobody can talk. Don't talk about that anymore. Now, not saying that you're going to go 140-1 at home, but you got to win more than just one home game. But it silences it now.
They may never lose at home again. Let's be honest.
They may never lose at home again. They may never lose.
Listen, they're undefeated.
Hey, I will say this though.
After November, I don't know, what was the date? 11th.
Whoa, what did you say? No home.
They haven't lost a game at home after their winning percentage is 100.
Yeah, since November 10th, they're 1,000 winning percentage at home.
1,000 winning percentage. Yeah, they're never going to lose a game, according to statistics.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Yeah,
they've never lost a game in the year of 2025 after November 10th.
Yeah,
I don't.
They're on pace for 82 points.
They're just gonna win every other home game.
Or not, yeah. 82 points at home. Or no, yeah, right? It would be 80 points at home. No, 80. No, it would be 82, right? Yeah. Because it's 41 home. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else
No,
we got on
I
deck?
just think
Jonathan
it's
Quick's
a good
playing
sign.
great.
It's a good sign. Like I said, the scoring is better. I would like to see a little bit more out of Gabe Perreault.
Yeah.
You
It's only
know,
2 games, though.
2 games. He's obviously getting his
But
feet on.
13 goals, yeah, you'd like to see him be a little bit more of a factor in those
Yeah,
13 goals,
yeah,
in one of those 13
and
goals.
and you gotta just get him through the growing pain. I think he needs to stay in the top 6. I would be a little disappointed if that, but I mean, what's his face is playing very well too.
Yeah.
Will Cooley. So
Yes, I was just about to mention that. I'm glad you brought that up. Will Cooley
shooting
deserves a
fighter
ton of credit because
on the
they
power
moved
play.
him to the power play and he's got 2 power play goals. So he's been much better, and he was starting to play better before being put on the power play.
Yeah, 100%.
After kind of a little bit of a low start. But yeah, they're much more enjoyable style hockey they're playing than they last year. They're playing with effort. I mean, even Mika's kind of pushing guys around sometimes in some of these scrums. You never saw that out of Mika. It's been good. They're north and south. They're coming to play. They're playing with a lot of energy. It is frustrating when they can't bury these chances, and you've had some of these games where they're getting shut out, and especially at home. But these last 2 games have been really, really rewarding to watch, where they play good hockey and they get rewarded for it, and they get pucks in the back of the net, and that needs to continue. That can't just be a 2-game thing here. You can't go out there tomorrow against Columbus and score 1 goal.
I agree.
Find a way to put up 4 more tomorrow in Columbus, and then
When's streak going? Let's get like 6, 7 wins in a row. Let's keep winning games.
How about this? How about get a second 3-game winning streak in the same season?
That's it might be a lot to ask for.
Unheard of.
We're going for 2.
2 3-game winning streaks.
They got a multi-goal comeback in the 3rd this year.
Yeah,
they have 2 multi-goal comebacks this year.
Never been. That's foreign for this team. That's never been seen before.
Shades of the old Rangers. The no quit New York.
No quit in New York. Quit in New York's back. They're gonna start waving the flags at the playoff games this year.
The girls and the guys running with the flags every time they score.
The blue crew.
Fucking blue crew. Yeah,
I think they're called.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think they are called the blue crew.
Yeah, it's a new time, but they're playing well.
Unlike the we're back meter, where are we? Like, what percentage back are we?
We're back meter. Where are we?
Yeah, where would you put us on the we're back meter?
I'd give it like a 7.5.
That's fair. 7.5. That's a sturdy number right there. I'd say like a 6, 8 maybe.
6, 8.
Yeah, I think if they win if they sweep the weekend, I might be like 9.
Yeah,
it's a crazy jump there, but you rattle off what that'd be 4 in a row.
I mean, you sweep the weekend and
you get the first win and first goal at home against Eastern Conference team.
Yeah,
feeling pretty good.
You sweep the weekend, you get to 11-7-2. There's a chance you're in one of the top 3 spots in the Metro.
Yes,
at 24 points by the end of the weekend. So, no, they sweep the weekend here. That'd be big, and there's a real shot to do it. I mean, they should beat Columbus, hopefully.
Columbus is good though. I think they're better than people think. But
I mean, they're in the.
And on Sunday's an easy win because we got the best goal in the league going on Sunday. I think he's playing
just hopefully.
We got to give Quick the hope
with the Centennial jerseys though. It's
maybe.
I don't know though. They might play Igor on Sunday because they did it with Quick. They played Quick on Friday and then played Igor Saturday last week.
You might be right. We'll see. Quick will get one of the games definitely.
Yeah, Quick will. It's an automatic win. And look, I guess Columbus is scattered with the 19 points. They're with the 3-way tie, I think, with Florida, Philly, and they're at all that congested East. Yeah. But hopefully you could beat Columbus, and then you already beat Detroit. So go out there and find a way.
Gotta find a way.
Ideally, you beat both these teams like 4-1. But hey, if you can sneak out a 2-1 win in the second half of the back-to-back, and it might be a little ugly, but find a way to win, fine. Because these are two big games. You want to win these games. You want to get some points in these games because then you got a tough road trip coming up against in the West when you're facing Vegas, Colorado, who's unlike Vegas, where they've been, off to a bit of a bumpier start. Colorado's running away with the Central in the West. So they're going to be a tough team, and Utah's been really good as well so far. I think they're the top wild card in the West. So those 3 games will be a challenge. So win these 2, take care of business here, and win 4 games in a row.
It's possible. It's possible. Just gotta stay locked in.
Yes. Goal picks are actually starting to hit now. We've got like a goal pick barrage.
I got one. Hey.
Yes. You're back on the board.
I'm back. I got back on the board. It's been a while.
All you needed? All it takes is one.
So I want to go down. We kind of share scoring tomorrow. So we can book that already. Kind of share goal. Maybe the first goal of the game too.
Shall we do goal picks for next games?
All right, yeah. What are the next games?
Well, we'll do West Coast trip, and then when they face St. Louis at home, so we'll do the next 4. So Vegas, you can go. Why not?
Vegas, all right. Staying hot.
Because you got the last pick correct.
I will take. I'm trying to think. Who in Vegas? Who's bearing one in Vegas? We'll go Lafreniere.
Laugh?
Yeah, Laugh will bury one against Vegas. I like that. He's gonna bury. You good?
Yep. All right. So Lafreniere in Vegas. I like that.
Yeah, I got Laugh.
Lafreniere, big Vegas performance.
He's a guy that's gonna. He's a gambler, bro.
Gambler. I like that. See him at the casino and then scoring goals the next night.
100%.
Next, my pick. Let's see. Do I go Panarin? Yeah, why not? We'll go Panarin. We'll go Panarin. He's red hot.
The breadman stays hot, bro.
Yes, breadman stays hot in Vegas. Bald bread in Vegas. Colorado. Who you got? Avs. Ball Arena.
Who'd you? Oh, so you got? I have Laugh.
I got
Panarin.
You have Laugh, and I got bread. Yeah.
Who should I do? Maybe. I'll go with Mika. We'll go with Mika. Mika should be able to score. I feel like he's been playing well.
With that, I was actually gonna go Mika in Vegas, but he's too big for Vegas.
Yeah. The lights too bright.
Yeah. The Mika lights are too bright for Vegas.
Jeez.
Colorado. Let's go Trocheck.
Vincenzo. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I haven't picked Trocheck yet this year, rightfully so, because he's barely played. So
hey, listen, a 1-for-1. A 1-for-1 on
are.
Trocheck. Just saying. 1-for-1 on Trocheck.
I'm trying to go with some smart picks here because you got the pick right last night or 2 nights ago now. And I don't love my pick on. I like Mika tomorrow, but I don't love Fox against Detroit. So, I have to got to get back to, doing what's right here. It's taking care of business. All right. 2 more, Utah and then St. Louis.
Utah and St. Louis. Let's see. I'll go Utah. I'll go with
Utah Hockey Club.
I'll go with Will Cooley. Cooley's got to stay hot eventually. Eventually he's gonna stay hot.
Utah. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go Gabe Perreault against Utah. Do you think he's in the lineup? Yeah, why not? Right? Yeah, he's got to be.
Probably. So you go Perot?
Yeah, why not? That's a dumb decision, but we're gonna go Perot.
All right, I like that. Okay, so I got Laugh, Mika, Cooley. You got
Cooley.
Panarin, Trocheck, Perot, and then you
Yeah.
said Blues.
Yep.
We'll round it off with we'll do Trocheck. We'll throw in Trocheck. I've had good luck with
Vincent
Trocheck.
Trocheck. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go JT Miller against the Blues.
Okay, JT Miller. All right.
Yeah, home goal. He needs one.
Get the garden buzzing.
Yeah, captain needs to get the Garden buzzing. The
I like
only
I like
buzz JT Miller has at the Garden right now is slamming his stick against the post against the Islanders. We need a little bit more than that.
snapping it, not just slamming it. He fucking snapped it.
Yeah, snapping it, slamming it, which turned into a snap because he didn't score in the Predators game, right? Yeah, no,
No, I don't think he did.
and they
He
don't score at home otherwise. So
scored against Lightning though, so we'll give him that.
he did score against the Lightning. Yes, that was a revenge game for him. JT Miller revenge. Anyway, any closing thoughts?
No.
Note to any Ranger: do not go
Just stay locked in.
out to dinner with Frank the Tank.
Yeah, no, do not cut your hand on, no steak dinners, maybe.
No steak dinners, yes.
Maybe use like a butter knife or anything that's gonna make it not, nothing you get hurt on. Let's just not get hurt.
Yes.
Okay? Let's not get hurt.
Yes, don't get hurt. Nothing that's gonna require you to wear the fishbowl.
No fishbowl.
No, a fishbowl accident. Fishbowl should be worn only for hockey pucks to the face or sticks, whatever. Not glass or a knife, whatever. I've heard about 5 different reasons why that happened. Anyway, that'll do it. Back in action tomorrow, back-to-back Columbus and Detroit. So hopefully pick up some more wins there. And we'll talk to you next week. LGR.